Okay, welcome back to Mom Plays. I am Mom. Hi. We are playing Skyrim. We're still very much closer to the beginning than the end or even the middle of this game. I promised last time when we got to Falkreath, I would start taping again, so we're in Falkreath. Ta-da!
Did you see a dog out there?
Oh, I hope I see a dog out here. No?
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Alright, so that dog
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
we are going to want to find here eventually, but right now let's take a look around Falkreath. We got the lumber mill, and whose house is this? Denger's house. Alright, Denger, let's see what you're about.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You don't know me then. Let's see.
I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks.
I see.
It was an Imperial plot, I tell you.
Sure it wasn't. You said you were the Jarl once?
Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age. Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial scepters. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Sitgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one.
Yeah, he's kind of a weirdo, as I recall. You say there was a plot
Well, not
against
against
you?
me, against all of Falkreath. Those Imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night, I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter.
Well... Alright.
Good. Mind what you say.
Alright, dude. The walls have ears. I get it. I'm an Imperial. But apparently I'm not a spy. But the rest of the Imperials are spies. So, you know, that's how that goes. Okay, whose house do we have here? We have, Corpse Light Farm. Ew, yuck. Corpse Light. Corpse Light Farm. Alright, but it's locked. Who are you?
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
The war has been hard on everyone, Tekla. Alright, there's Laud's house. Now we just need to find Laud because he's going to talk to us about this dog. And there he is.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
The guard at the gate mentioned a
I
dog.
asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Sure, I can catch him.
Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
Alright. So we'll do that in a little bit, but right now we're going to keep the tour of Falkreath going by coming over here and coming into the dead man's drink. Everything out here in Falkreath has to do with death, apparently. You know, death. Alright, it's our typical inn and tavern. Who are you?
You need some... Yes?
What do you do around here?
I'm a bard. Trained at the Bard's College in Solitude.
Ew.
Wanderers like you should think about applying.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Okay.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for work. Got any
Here,
leads?
take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Sweet. Look at that. Kill the dragon located at Ancient's Ascent.
You hear any juicy gossip
Imagine
in town?
that.
Be sure to share it with me.
Alright. So this inn looks like every other inn except for that one in Windhelm. Alright, don't worry y'all, I have a plan. We're pretty much gonna make it to the Jarl's place. Now who's this? Grey Pine Goods. Always good to know where your stores are.
I can't believe we let provincials wander Skyrim.
Did you talk to me?
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Jerk. It's fine. Let me talk to your
Can I
brother
get you
instead.
something? Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned a brother. Who is he?
His
That
name's
jerk?
Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
Alrighty. You're a Stormcloak?
I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now, maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count.
Yeah. Alright, what have you got for
Take a
sale? Because
look.
I might actually have some stuff to drop off with this guy. Let's see. What do we got? A couple hunting bows. Some high boots and a silver ring. And some studded armor. What else? Did I pick up any potions I don't care for? Yeah. Yeah. Food? I think we'll be dropping that off with him too. No books and garnet. Pay soul gem that has nothing in it. Alright.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Well, I'll just put a basket on your head and steal whatever I want, jerk. Alright, so that's where we can sell stuff. We should be... Where is the Jarl's place? Because that goes out of town. Oh. You know, it's probably the biggest, baddest house here. Let's see. Jarl's Longhouse. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to our Jarl friend here. Jarl Sigurd.
Yes? What is it that you want?
Well, you sent me a letter.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Alrighty.
Good.
It'll be done. Whenever I feel like it. Okay, how'd you become a Jarl while you were so
My
young?
uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Jarl.
Somehow I don't believe that. Does your inexperience make your job difficult?
Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk, and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
Okay,
Execute.
so we got a little playboy kind of guy here. Alright, there's An Imperial?
The Legion's always looking for strong,
Yep.
capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes...
I know, I'm still thinking about it though. Who are you?
I
Helvard.
protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
Alright, well, I'll let you get on with that protecting Lydia. I swear to God. Who's in here? Nobody? If nobody is in here, then we do this. Yeah, I don't care what's in the dresser. And we're still hidden. I said close the door. Take that coin purse. Legend of Red Eagle. I think I've already read this one because I think I have a miscellaneous quest to get Red Eagle's sword. How about the Wisp Mother? Nothing. Okay. What's in here? Just curious. Just curious. Just looking around here. I always like the save screen or the loading screen that says looking in somebody's pockets is fine. Stealing is a crime or something.
Siggeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Why is your cemetery so large?
Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Heroes' Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here. Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life.
And how long have you been steward?
It was Dengeir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young. When Dengeir's health began to fail, young Siggeir was appointed Jarl in his stead. It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Siggeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly.
Alright, that's
May
noble.
wisdom forever light your path.
It might. Where are you going? Because, well, I was going to go steal from you, but I won't. Alright, out the door. Alright, so we also have back here Grave Concoctions. That's a cute name. Cute. Alright, and who runs this place? You do.
Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell.
There aren't many Redguards in Skyrim. What brought you here?
Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong.
Okay. Why name your store Grave Concoctions?
I know, it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke.
Sure, sure. Alright, so
I'll take my leave.
Zarya runs this place, so we've met her now. And don't worry, we'll go look at this graveyard place that that everybody keeps talking about. So there's that, and there is Falkreath barracks. We can handle not hanging around with the guards. I know you are. Alright, so we want to go... Alright, bye. This way. Down this trail here. Oh, I'm so winded. And what have we got here? We have the graveyard. And this little house here. Who all's in the graveyard today?
Strangers like you bring war,
Kust.
I've seen enough war.
Stop.
These graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath.
Yep, I know that, alright.
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality.
Matthews.
A sad time.
Who died?
Our daughter. Our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter.
Oh, who did this?
Sinding. Came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
Ill met by moonlight. How did she die?
He ripped her apart. Like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury.
Alright. Why does the town have such a large
cemetery? The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim.
Okay, and is this place always so dang gloomy?
Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arche's influence is strong here and he likes to keep it this way.
Perhaps. Alright,
I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
But we got a nice little quest out of it.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
This cosmic tide.
Alright, and you?
Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
You're a priest of Arche?
I am. I came into Arche's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own.
Okay.
Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return.
Sure.
Blessing of Arche to you for your help.
Alright. Do you tend this graveyard alone?
Oh, merciful Arche, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
Alright, and then we'll go in here, where there is a shrine to Arche right here. Give me blessings. Alright, open the Hall of the Dead. Halls of Deads. Alright, and there's another shrine to Arche there, and a couple beds for him to sleep in, etc. What's this? Aedra and Daedra. Pretty sure it's not a skill book. Okay. But probably an interesting read nonetheless. So that's pretty much it for Falkreath when you get here. You know, you get some miscellaneous quests. There's a good side quest here. And there's also, if you go back here, you'll see there is a tomb or a cairn up there that way that we eventually go to. So I think we'll leave it there. You've been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at ToniaTreese or on my blog, mywarpedworld.blogspot.com. And don't forget to subscribe, help your mom out, and like this video if you like what you saw. I will see you next time.